Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Joy from She Speaks Too. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe. Okay, so this is story time. I know you guys love my story time. So this story time happened the other day. It is funny, but it's so irritating. And this will give you a clue of some of the stuff that people deal with in Liberia on a daily basis that makes no sense. So we shall begin, and the names will be changed to protect the privacy of those who participated in this. All right, so we're gonna call my maid Mary. So we got the maid Mary. Mary has been working here for about a year now. Mary has been working here. That is not her real name. Then about 3 weeks ago, we hired new security. We're gonna call him Harrison. So Harrison has been working here for 3 weeks, and Harrison has made it his business to just do what he wants to do. I have new security, not new security, I have a new driver. New driver, first day was on Monday. So security has been working here 3 weeks. Harrison, Mary has been working here about a year. John, the new driver, just started. So let us begin. So it's Monday morning. John is the new driver. He's supposed to be here at 7. He doesn't get here till about 7:20. So we need him here that early because we need to take the baby girl to school. So anyway, he gets here at 7:20. It's his first day. I don't say much. I just say, hey, John, try to be here on time. He said, I know, I'm sorry, ma'am. He was very polite. There was no problem. As we were leaving the yard, I noticed that there was a bike in the yard, but we have 2 securities here, so it could have been anyone's bike. I didn't even think twice about it. I just saw a bike in the yard. So keep that bike in mind. We see a bike in the yard, we leave. I tell him, try to be here on time the next day. He said, okay, sorry. So we come home later on that day. It's the same Monday. It's John's first day. My aunt comes to visit. She's visiting with my cousin and my aunt's husband. So my aunt comes to visit, and we're in the house talking, laughing, blah, blah, blah. So I go in the kitchen, and John is at the kitchen window trying to get my attention. He said, Ma, I know what happened. He said, my bike rim spoiled. I parked in the yard, and he said, I really don't know what happened. He said, I can't go home. He was like, I need help. He said, I'm embarrassed, but I need help. Can you please help me? So I said, you rode your bike here today? And he said, yeah. And then I felt like compassion. I was like, in my mind now, I'm like, that's why he was late. It's his first day. He rode his bike. He was probably trying to route it and try to figure out the best way. His first day riding a bike, so he was late. I was like, that's why he was late. And I was like, thank God I wasn't like really irritated at him or made him feel bad, because when someone rides their bike to work, means that they want to work. So he's like, but my bike's spoiled. He said, I parked in the yard, the rim's spoiled. So my husband went out there to look at it. He asked the security, he said, anybody be on their bike or anything be going on, or maybe when the cars were coming in and out, like when we were leaving, or cars, my aunt coming, anybody hit the bike? Because what happened? The security said, no, sir. He talks like that. He said, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir. So we were like, So I gave John, the driver, I gave him $5. I said, for him to fix his bike. So he, and the thing about it, he looked so sad. He's like, I really don't know what happened to my bike. And he was very confused, thoroughly confused. You park your thing one way, you come back, the rim's spoiled. Y'all remember that now. So Harrison, the security said, no. My husband said, anybody touch? No, sir, no, sir. Okay, keep that in mind. So my maid, we're calling her Mary. I love Mary because her mouth can run. Anything that happened in the yard, Mary would tell me. And I love that. And that's how it should be, because she has access to my house. If we trust you the most, then you need to be able to tell us, this is what happened, blah, blah, blah. He did this, she did this. She's like, what's it? I want to tell you something. She said, but if people can say my mouth can run. I said, run it, Mary. Tell me. What do you need to tell me? She said, that security there, Harrison, when you left, Even when you left, when you leave, you can say turn the generator off. He didn't turn the generator off. I in the house cleaning. I look out the window. Harrison riding the ball bike. He just riding the ball bike all over. I had to come outside and say, go turn the generator off. He said, if you want time to turn the generator off. So she said, I had to tell him to go turn the generator off. He was riding that ball bike. He spotted bike. Then when he spotted bike, he said, that man other trouble there. He parked the bike and he went by his business. He went and sat down. He spotted bike. He said, she said, but I want you to tell him that I told you. I said, okay. I said, bet. I will not tell him that you told me. So we have cameras all around the house. All around the house. So I said, how am I going to play this now? I got to let Harrison know that I know that he rode that bike. He spoiled the bike. But I'm going to make it seem like I caught him on the cameras. Like I went back and reviewed the cameras and I caught him, which I wasn't going to go back and review the cameras. So he's sitting outside. I said, get the cameras. Yeah, I show him all the cameras moving around the house. I said, you rode that boy bike. I said, you rode that boy bike and you spotted bike. You sat here, you watched that boy look at his bike. You watch him be confused. You watch him be distressed because the boy really like, how am I going to get home? That is his source of transportation. Imagine the driver riding his bike home, then riding it in the morning to come to work. And then you see somebody's bike. It doesn't belong to you. Then you go put your body frame that don't match his body frame on his bike. You can't ride a bike. Then you hit something. Then you just park it. You say that it meant trouble. I said, you supposed to be security, but you, instead of helping us, you spoiling things in the yard. You just, oh, sorry, madam. Sorry, madam. So of course I'm a tattletale too. So my husband was coming. I told him the story. He wanted to talk to him. He said, how as a man, you're supposed to have some kind of dignity and respect for yourself. Like, to be able to be honest, we need to look at you to be honest. First of all, you touch property that didn't belong to you. That is first thing. Then you lied about touching the property. That is second thing. Number three, then you spotted property, then you park it. I said, my husband said, all of us would have respect for you if you had said that when the boy come back, he saw the bike spoil. If you said, I'm sorry, I just wanted to test the bike. I rode it and I did something. But you waited until it was evening time for the boy to go home. You know that it's evening time and getting dark. You're watching the boy get ready to go home and his bike spoil. You're just sitting back watching it and you spoil it. How can you do that in good conscience? So you see that kind of stuff? Grown men see something that don't belong to him. Somebody bicycle. I'm not even talking about motorbike. I'm not even talking about motorcycle or anything. Somebody bicycle, you feel you in a yard, you feel like you have to ride it, then you spoil it. So I want you guys, I want your opinion. What should happen to the security? He definitely is going to pay for that $5 that I gave the driver. He's going to pay for that $5 because he spoiled the bike. That's the first thing. But I just want you guys to put it in the comments section because the story is just so ridiculous to me. It's funny in a way because I could just picture him like going around the yard trying to ride a bike. Apparently he doesn't know how to. He took that as his opportunity, like a little kid that sees a bike that's not his and jumps on it. So I just want you guys to put it in the comments section. This is Joy from She Speaks Too. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe, and I will see you later.